I'm already knowing that it took me some hours to make this video. But I already told you yesterday, gang, that I was gonna clear my room. And I wasn't bullshitting. Real though, I wasn't capping. Anyway, so first I went to the store for Brody or whatever went on. And then I what I'm saying? Then what I had to do or whatever went on, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to do it. You can't, I didn't want to keep on letting my room look like a goddamn jungle for real though. Like, goodness. I had to clean this shit. For real though. I didn't clean my, damn room all up in January. For real though. I'm just keeping it a book. I'm shit, that's all I'm saying. Like, for real though. But, yeah, shit. Well, I'm glad I actually did all that, whatever, whatnot. And I took care of what I told I was gonna take care of. Real though. That shit. I was staying on business. I wasn't playing. Real. Anyway, so I said, I already told you I was gonna clean it up or whatever, whatnot. So I had to put up or shut up. That's about it. Real though. Now, anyway, that's stuff. So anyway, now I'm checking out some other stuff or whatever on there. Right? Don't get me wrong, I'm still looking up some important shit. But at the other times I'm just looking at videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, well, a lot of people doing some stupid shit or whatever. But shit be funny as hell. Anyway, I did look at this I think I was looking at this show called I think Neighborhood Watch, and it was funny as hell because a lot of people was continuing on busting their shit. Oh for real, it was on camera and I was laughing my ass off. The little ones wasn't even busting their shit too. That shit was. I know that's me, but shit, hey, if that shit funny to me, I'm laughing. I'm just keeping it a book. I'm like, that ground was slippery as fuck. I'm telling you, gang. I'm not even playing. I'm serious. I'm serious as hell. You know what I'm saying? Brother. Anyway, so yeah, I took care of all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Just like I said, I'm glad I have a lot of space to move and shit like that. Brother. Anyway, so yeah, shit. Good. That's it. The thing is, I had space to work out, so yeah, I'm not, I wasn't what I'm saying, all cramped up in this motherfucker. But shit, I'm glad I got them buses out the way though. You know what I'm saying? Real though. Anyway, gang. I just you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna continue trying to finish watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the last episode of this, of season 1. Real though. I watched Neighbors and they was going at it. I'm not talking about fists or nothing. I'm talking about arguments. That's about it. Real though. Shoot, it was a documentary and they was up there just arguing with each other and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that shit was crazy. I watched the first episode, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know when they go, I think they're gonna bring the second episode out, whenever, I don't know. Shit, I have to look it up. Because, it's crazy. And, be don't cross my property line! You know what I'm saying? It was the craziest ever. Rather. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm I'm just up there just dang. You know what I'm saying? Dude up there trying to take over the whole beach. I'm because it was his property or whatever went on. And like they figuring out that like they could go certain like get to certain parts on the beach or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real, because it's public or whatever. For real, but dude, they're just trying to like come out there and like make some noise or whatever when not. You know what I'm saying? I mean like shit. It was like going at them. For real though. I mean like another dude was up there like putting camera on everybody. Talking his shit and all that, like, just being mean, just being an asshole, for real though, it was crazy, as ever. But nobody there, like, it wasn't no, like, altercation or nothing like that game. It was like, it's just talk, it's all talking. For real though, I mean, that's it. That's all that just leads to. Just talking shit. Talking a whole lot of shit. Bro, that shit was crazy. Bro, I remember the police officers busted shit too. Oh, okay, that shit was funny as hell. Bro, I was like, hell no. Like, dude, this man seen his wife fall, and his ass went to the slippery spot and fell his goddamn self. It was funny. I'm like telling you. I'm around. And gang, if you wouldn't have saw that, you'd be laughing your ass off too. I'm already knowing. Like shit, that shit was something else. Around they was out there like, these dudes was playing with a pogo stick and like hot dog flew in the wrong way and then end up smacking it. You know what? That shit was funny as ever. I'm like, hell no. Dude, this little dude smacked his nuts with a pogo. The old dude did the same fucking thing. I'm like, hell no. I'm like, shit, that shit was funny, gang. I'm like, I'm saying, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. And I seen this girl up there running from a goddamn raccoon. Miranda, she was running it and she ran all up in the house, the motherfucking raccoon right behind her, following her and shit. Oh my goodness. She was like running into circles and shit. Ran back out the house, the raccoon following her ass. She jumped on something, like, you know what I'm saying, for real. I'm like, hell no. The raccoon couldn't even get your ass, for real. No. All of a sudden, I just hear her, I see ah! The other just start running. The raccoon then come, and then, like, nowhere he was aiming right at her. That motherfucking thing was right at her ass. I don't know what the fuck he did, but hell, that motherfucker ain't gonna come for nothing. Not gonna be taking nobody for nothing, but shit, that shit crazy. But shit, the raccoon didn't even attack me for nothing. For real though, I wasn't playing. Shit, for real though. I'm like, shit, I was like just sitting down, like right at the park, and it was dark as fuck. Because it was like the park was in the woods. Number one, you know what I'm saying? For real. So the two raccoons came out, like, other part of the, like, other side, like across the street or whatever, or whatnot. And I was sitting on a, like, picnic bench or picnic table or whatever, whatnot. This motherfucker, like, both of them came over to my, like, spot or whatever, my area, and like they didn't even fuck with me. One his enemy, like, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that motherfucker stop messing with me. For real, because like I guess that motherfucker was looking for fear. That motherfucker was like, you know what I'm saying? That was like years ago. That's like when I was like, you know what I'm saying, going to the park for class or whatever, and I used to always go there, like, real early or whatever, so I could, like, make it to class on time or whatever. That's saying I used to leave at, like, dusk, and then I wait until time or whatever, whatnot. But I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. I said it because like, yeah, they be worried about me or whatever, and my mom and them be worried about me and shit. So that's why I decided to stop that shit. For real though. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit the bell notification so you can see my next upload and my next post, and to make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, y'all can check out my previous videos if you want to like it. So long, farewell, goodbye.